Let's talk about physical health as a key component of your daily non-negotiables. Now, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but if you don't have your physical health, you're not going to be thinking about operating at a high level or at a performant level. In fact, if you can't take care of yourself physically, you're probably going to have a real problem taking care of the teams in your charge, maybe your own family. Okay, so this is me encouraging you to get out and do something about it. Now, I'll make it simple for you. I break down physical health into 4 key components, and I'm going to tell you what those are. Here we go. First component of your physical health regimen should be hydration, because you're never going to operate at a peak level physically unless you stay hydrated. Now, this is common knowledge, but it's also real easy to forget. So in my personal daily non-negotiable practice, every morning, as soon as I get up, I drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. It's as regular as brushing my teeth. In fact, if you're a big fan of James Clear and Atomic Habits, you can actually stack this together with brushing your teeth and make it a ritual. But I highly recommend you monitor your hydration. Some people get those big water bottles that have a graduated scale on them. Whatever you need to do, if you need to track it, but you've got to stay hydrated in a day to operate at a peak level. Next up, we have diet. Now, I've been a fitness fanatic for a long time. I've seen plenty of dietary trends come and go, so I'm not here to tell you what diet is best. I'm not going to tell you if you should be vegetarian or not, but there are a few lessons that I've learned along the way, and I'll share those with you. Number 1, generally, it's better to eat nutrient-dense foods than, say, processed foods. 2, I try to kick sugar out of my diet completely, and I have a massive sweet tooth. I love chocolate. I love donuts. If I could squeeze them together into a chocolate donut sandwich, I would. But I also won't eat it, okay? And that's important because I've learned from my own body that sugar does not do me any favors, and it's counter to my physical fitness goals, okay? Lastly, alcohol, okay? In our culture, alcohol is heavily promoted and sanctioned. I don't think alcohol has any place in a high-functioning fitness regimen, and trust me, I've been down that road. So my insight, what's worked for me, is 0 alcohol. Your mileage might vary. You might like the occasional drink. Just be aware that it's going to work against you if you're really trying to get into top performance. Third component of physical health is, of course, working out. Now, if you don't have an active physical lifestyle, that's fine. I just want to get you out and get you doing something. It could be as simple as taking a walk. Take your family, take the dog, go out for a walk. But try to get 30 minutes every day if you can. It doesn't have to be weightlifting workouts, the kind of thing that I would do. It's really an individual journey. If you like racket sports, get out and play racket sports. But make the commitment to yourself. That's the key here. Make the commitment to yourself to get out and do something that works for you, that helps you reach your fitness objectives and keeps you in shape. The last component of the physical health part of your non-negotiables is get a good night's sleep. Usually that's defined as somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. This is kind of an individual thing, but the point here is to install the rituals that facilitate you getting a good night's sleep. If you're on the phone right up until the point where you sleep and you wake up on the phone, you're probably not getting a lot of good quality rest. Okay, so for example, if I'm having an optimal night's sleep, I've probably stopped drinking water about an hour before, so I don't need to get up in the night. And I've probably stopped looking at the phone within an hour, usually a couple of hours before if I can help it. Okay, so I've minimized distractions. I put a mindfulness track on, something relaxing. I tone down the activity of the day mentally, tone it down physically, and I'll get a better night's sleep that night. So pay attention to what influences your sleep, and add the best practices that you can get into your non-negotiables. We want to have you have a good night's sleep in order to show up at your best performance level the next day. Try it.